Hi, I'm Kim Mullis with the Domin and Schwartz Real Estate Group at Coldwell Banker Seacoast Advantage. I'm here today with Leann Lanier from Alpha Mortgage, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about the H4P mortgage loans.
Thank you for having me in, Kim. It's so nice to meet you here at the H&H Home Model over at River Lights. This is beautiful. Yes. And I'm delighted to be able to talk to you more about H4P, an arm of the Home Equity Conversion Mortgage Program designed for seniors who are 62 or older. So I hear that you had a great experience, and I'm interested to hear more about your most recent.
Yeah, so I have a client who lives in Leland, and his elderly mother lived in the same community as him, just a few doors down. And then Hurricane Florence came and flooded his house, but not hers. Having 4 kids of his own, he had to make a swift move into another community, and where he eventually bought. A few months ago, I get a phone call from him. Hey, Kim, my mom's 85 years old. She doesn't feel comfortable not having me nearby. I've really got to move her over here. And so I was like, okay, and we started looking at the numbers, and although she had some cash, it just wasn't going to be enough to get her into this new neighborhood. It wasn't working out that way. And it was beginning to look like hope was lost, honestly, when the Alpha mortgage lender we were working with one day suggested a H4P loan for her. And I'd never done one before or done a deal with one before. I just knew what I'd heard about it. I had a few questions and concerns, and I called Leann here, who was amazing, being patient with me and really explaining everything as we went through this together, both my client and I. It turned out to be just such a happy ending. I think that at her age, she was able to buy a home far beyond her expectations. In fact, it was a brand new H&H home. So to see her face light up at the granite countertops and the beautiful flooring, it was just really heartwarming. So it brought this family back together, and I got to learn how it can be used to benefit clients and grow my business.
Yeah. And what we're finding is that a large percentage of the people who are relocating to the Wilmington area are of an age that could use this product to move into a home for about 50% of what it would be if they were paying cash. Yeah. Or if they were doing some other type of financing.
Mm-hmm. So if you are a senior and you have $100,000 in cash to buy a home with, we all know that's not going to get you much here in today's market. And if you were to use an H4P loan, you could really double your buying power.
Absolutely. Of about $100,000, that would get you about a $200,000 home. And we're seeing people use it to include upgrades, mm-hmm. or some people may need to relocate to be near their family, and a traditional mortgage or a move may not be possible. Yeah. Without this sort of tool to use.
Yeah, I've had quite a few conversations with different real estate agents about this loan, especially since I started this experience with my most recent client. And I think I found that the negative perception of it is mainly because people don't understand it and how it works. Because one of the questions that I always get is, okay, if they're not making a monthly mortgage payment, how's the bank making money?
Right.
Can you explain that a little bit?
Absolutely. So it is a mortgage. It does have an interest rate tied to it. So of course interest will accrue, but it's added to the back end, meaning that mortgage payments are optional. They can make payments if they choose to, or the balance will be paid off when the last surviving borrower leaves the home.
And so whenever the borrower passes or moves out, or let's just say the borrower passes, what are the options that the family members have to satisfy the loan?
The loan does not take title away from the borrower. So the home's always going to be titled to that person. Mm-hmm. When the loan is to be repaid, the family will have up to a year to settle the balance that is owed. That's with them deciding if they want to keep the home or if they want to sell the home.
Mm-hmm. So they would either get a loan to satisfy, essentially buy the house, right?
Right.
And let's just say that the market takes a dip and market value of the home is not enough to satisfy the loan. What happens then?
A reverse mortgage does have FHA mortgage insurance on it, which means that if by chance there's more owed when they get ready to sell the home or pay back the loan, then the FHA mortgage insurance comes in and closes the gap between the two.
Okay. All right.
If the family chooses to purchase the home, HUD will allow them to do so for 95% of the appraised value. So
Okay.
there's no risk there. It's
Right.
non-recourse. There's no risk to that consumer.
And I think that was one of the biggest misconceptions, is that, it's easy to think that this loan is sitting out there and just accruing indefinitely, and how are you going to pay it off when the time comes?
Exactly.
But it's truly risk-free
Right.
and with the mortgage insurance.
Right.
So, the way I see it is, why not let seniors take advantage, and maybe they want to get a new home like my client did, and she spent her whole life taking care of her family, and now she gets to enjoy this dream home, if you will, in her later years of life. So I
Right.
think it can be a truly, truly amazing asset for real estate agents. So realtors out there, if you're not familiar with it, I highly recommend that you dig into it a little bit and getting understanding, because it can help you grow your business and really help clients.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're happy to meet with the realtor. We oftentimes do presentations. We offer continuing education or information about reverse mortgages. And of course, it's not unusual for us to meet with the client and their realtor. We encourage them to come in and get pre-qualified so that they'll know if and how they qualify before the shopping process. Kim's testimonial is one of many that we've heard. If you're a builder or a realtor, I hope you'll give us a call and let us show you how we can increase your sales through our personalized marketing, our training, and even customer education. If you're 62 or older and looking at this video and want some information, give me a call. My number is 910-679-1304.